Hello, hi everyone. Welcome back. My name is Armando. In this video, we'll be talking about the history of ground transportation in Honolulu. So let's get started. The bus is the public bus transportation service on the island of Oahu in the United States. In 2022, the bus had a ridership of 38,145,000, or about 126,400 per weekday, and its fleet comprised 518 buses and 207 paratransit vehicles. As of July 2023, these vehicles provide daily service on 106 routes, including 3 rapid transit routes and 2 limited express routes. All buses are equipped with it's called bike racks. Now, the bus is privately managed, okay, by the nonprofit Oahu Transit Services Inc., which operates the system under a public-private partnership with the City and County of Honolulu Department of Transportation Services. And the bus's origin was the Honolulu Rapid Transit and Land Company, we used to call HRT, which operated buses and trolley lines mostly in the Honolulu district, while most outlying areas were serviced by competing bus companies. Honolulu Rapid Transit, or HRT, was founded on June 6, 1898, the same day that Hawaii was annexed by the United States. HRT started streetcar operations in Honolulu in 1901, and it operated operated streetcars from 1901 1941, motor buses continually from 1925 onward, and trolley buses from 1937 to 1957. So that's pretty much what's happening now. There's a few pictures here of the old trolley cars and the HRT trolley in 1944 and 1938. Another picture, a trolley car. Notice that they used to put advertisements on the bus. I don't think they do that anymore. They used to do that, but not anymore. And they had overhead lines. A lot of the photos of the trolley buses, you'll notice the overhead lines on the bus. Okay. Now they had also a silver colored trolley car, and this is a picture of a trolley car from Waikiki to Kapahulu. Now, after that, the 1950, and these are the buses I'm more familiar with. 1950 buses. That's what they look like. A picture of that. And let's see. Yeah, I took this is the route I took, the Ala Park route bus. As I was going to school at Kamehameha, I had to go all the way to Palolo, so that's the bus. I had to transfer it all apart. Well, first I took it at where the heck was that? School Street. Then took it all the way to all apart, and then transferred there to the Kaimiki bus all the way to Kaimiki, and then on Ninth Avenue I took the Palolo bus. Palolo. Now let's showing some pictures now of a few the script that they used to have back in those days, and showing some buses back in the HRT, and it was a dedication to the HRT green buses. And let's see what else. So these are the older buses that they had, and the bus where they stored these buses were on Alapai Street. That was the bus depot. That's what all the buses were on Alapai Street. I still remember that. Show more pictures of the scripts, types of scripts. You could get like red scripts, 5 for 75 cents. It came in green in 1960. I think it was 10 for $1. Some more pictures of that. No, and 5 for 50 cents. 50 cents. Now, by the 1960s, HRT was associated, and I remember this very clearly, with prolonged labor strikes that at times left passengers without bus service for more than 60 days, including a 67-day strike in 1967 and a 60-day strike in 1971. I remember these because it affected me. I couldn't catch the bus because we were in strike. Okay, so the city and county of Honolulu considered acquiring HRT and its competitors, keeping with the trend as more cities in the United States were taking over operations of privately owned bus companies. So they were going to take over HRT, considering that at that time. Now, in January 2nd, 1969, Honolulu had a new mayor by the name of Frank Fossey. Good old Fossey. Frank Francis Fossey August was from August. He was born August 27, 1920. He died on February 3rd, 2010. He's an American politician who was the longest serving mayor of Honolulu, Hawaii, serving for 22 years. And he also served as a territorial senator and member of the Honolulu City Council. Always ran for office. Fossey always ran, win or lose. He always ran for office. That's what I remember about him. Now, Frank, let's see. He was born on, like I said, 27 August 1920 in Hartford, Connecticut, to Sicilian immigrants Carmelo and Josephine Lupo Fossey. Carmelo owned a ice cream business, and Frank Fossey, began working for his father at age 11. He finished seventh out of class of 176 in high school. He's a smart kid. He graduated from Trinity College, where he had been a history major on an academic scholarship. So now, on on in 1958, Fossey entered politics, winning his first race to represent his district in the Senate of the Territory. So it was still a territory back then, Territory of Hawaii. It didn't become a state until 1959, August 21st. His term was cut short when Hawaii achieved statehood, and the territorial legislature was dissolved in 1959. After returning to his business, Fossey once again ran for office in 1965 and winning a seat on the city council, where he served as councilman through 1968. So he was a councilman for a period of time. Now, showing a picture of Frank Fossey and his famous Shaka sign. Now, mayor of Honolulu, by the late 1960s, Fossey had gained a colorful reputation. The Honolulu Advertiser and Honolulu Star Bulletin newspapers were using the words firebrand, trailblazer, and maverick to describe him. In 1969, Fossey was elected mayor of Honolulu as a Democrat and served till 1981, when he was defeated for the first time for re-election in the Democratic primary by Eileen Anderson. I didn't care for her too much. He then joined the Republican Party to stage a comeback and defeated Anderson in the 1984 election, returning to Honolulu once again and serving as mayor through 1994, when he resigned to seek Hawaii governorship. So he ran for governor. He resigned to run for governor, and he almost won. He won Honolulu or Oahu, but he couldn't pick up the neighbor islands. He couldn't win the neighbor islands because they didn't really know him on the neighbor islands. But he's very popular here in Honolulu. Now, after losing his 2004 bid for the office of mayor, Fossey, then 84 years old, announced that he would not run for office again. As of 2020, he is the last Republican to have served as mayor of Honolulu, Hawaii. Fossey served 22 years as the mayor of Honolulu, the longest cumulative tenure of any mayor. Uh, Shows a picture of Frank Fossey in 1971 accepting the first buses. He was instrumental for getting the city bus service operating. Shows a picture of him with a cowboy hat because he went to Texas to get these buses, purchase the buses. And it shows a picture of the buses that he purchased. A lot of them still in operation today. Another picture there, more modern. Some of them are. This one shows in 2006. Bus from 2006, 2004. Let's see, 2004, and some of them built in 1999. And more pictures. And then lately they had not too long ago, they had hybrid buses where they use battery and gas hybrid. But now, so this shows a picture of hybrid buses. Now they have the electric buses. So they're trying to convert all the buses to electric buses. I think that's their goal. They're going to be purchasing electric buses to replace the older gas buses, diesel. Now, Hawaii's future is the rail as far as ground transportation. I'm showing a picture there of the rail. They call it Skyline. That's the name of it. Okay, so anyway, that's the story of ground transportation. You're going to see all electric buses, and you can see rail. And they're still completing it. I think it's up to the stadium now, from Kapolei to the stadium. And then the rail will go all the way past downtown. So that's the goal as far as the rail is concerned. Mahalo for watching. If you have any comments, please put them down below. I appreciate it. And ahui ho.